So here we have the Herbva X 3-in-1 portable vaporizer along with the water bubbler attachment, which is sold separately. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the sleeve off of the box. I'm going to open it up. First thing I see is the user manual, which has some instructions on how to operate the vape, how to clean it, different temperature settings, etc. Next up is a carry case, which is very smart looking, and it's big enough to hold the vaporizer along with the accessories you may want to take with you, which is nice and convenient. Next up there is the accessories box. So I'm going to open it up, take a quick look inside. So we've got a charging cable, which is USB to micro USB, so very universal there, which is good. Next up, what do we have? The cleaning set. So this includes a cleaning brush, a dab tool, and a couple of silicone rubber replacement bands. And finally, in the accessories box, if we can get this little guy out, we've got 3 bullets. So the bullets is what you will actually put your herb or your concentrate into, and 2 of these are specifically for your oil and your wax. The final piece in the box is, of course, the actual vaporizer itself. So it's actually quite a small vaporizer, fits in the hand nicely, very portable, very smart looking. So that is that. And then there is the water bubbler attachment. So we'll have a quick look into the water bubbler. So what this will do is it will fit on top of the vape instead of the standard mouthpiece, and it's going to allow you to take a deeper, longer and smoother toke on the Herbva X. What are the key facts that we need to know about the Herbva X?
Great, so the first thing that you notice about the Herbva X is its dimensions. It fits comfortably into your hand. It's around 100 millimeters in length, so that's one of the first things that you see. It's also got a ceramic convection oven, which is a similar oven to the packs. One thing about this oven is it's compatible with wax, oils and concentrates, which as you've seen Francis unbox earlier, is accessible through the bullets that you can actually insert into the oven itself.
Nice. What about battery life?
It's a great question. The battery will give you around 5 sessions. Again, in our last PAX video, you would have seen that the PAX 3 will give you 8 to 10 sessions, but 5 sessions is still a great battery length. It will take around 2 to 3 hours to charge as well, and the Herbva comes with it comes with indications in terms of the lighting, which you can see right here. So it will light up green when you have 70 to 100% battery, and as the battery is diminishing, it will turn blue and subsequently turn red just before you kind of know you need to charge your device.
Brilliant. Okay, let's turn up the heat and talk about temperature.
Great. So,
can you control the temperature settings?
Absolutely. It's easy to control the temperature settings, and it's done so through the one button on the device. The range, so you actually have 5 temperature settings, and the range is from around 190 to 224 degrees Celsius, I should say.
Okay, so quite a good range of temperature settings there, should cater to most preferences.
Absolutely,
yeah.
And similar to what we said about the packs, if you really want to maximize on that flavor, you can certainly vape at the lower end of the spectrum, but if you want to crank up the vapor production, of which this device produces an exceptional amount, you can really take it to the highest temperature and see what you can achieve.
Awesome. And what about the heat up time?
The heat up time with the Herbva is under a minute, so in my experience I would say it takes around 40 to 50 seconds, no longer than that. and again, that's comparable with the packs.
Okay. And does it give you an indication when the device is at the temperature that you want it at?
Absolutely. So as I said earlier, there's one button on the device. It will flash when it's warming up, and when it's at the desired temperature, you'll get a steady light.
Brilliant. Okay, that sounds good. Should we try it?
Let's do it.
So that's 5 clicks to turn it on. And so that LED at the top, is that just an indication of the temperature?
The LED at the top is an indication of the highest temperature, and you can click the device twice and it will rotate through the temperature spectrum. Now if you were to click it, it would pop down to the lowest temperature at the bottom there, which again is around 190 degrees Celsius.
And so the flashing green LED, does that indicate that the temperature is reaching its destination?
Absolutely. So it's an indication that the device is warming up, it's heating up, and once you get that steady green light, that steady LED light, that's when your material is ready for use.
That was really quick.
Absolutely.
That was like 20-30 seconds?
I would think so.
Yeah, nice.
So just gonna...
With the water bubbler attachment as well.
Yeah.
That water bubbler attachment is super easy to put on. It simply just slots over on top of the mouthpiece. And I like this. I'm a simple guy. This is a really simple device to use, and I've got a lot of time for that. How's that?
Really nice. So much vapor. Wow. Really packs a punch. It's a sexy, sleek,
that's really nice
device, but it's incredibly powerful.
So this is my first try on the Herbva, and that's really nice.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
wasn't expecting such a smooth, powerful hit from such a small device.
I mean, one of the first things that struck me was, for the size of the device, the amount of vapor it produces is just incredible. Time and time again. It's really good. And one thing to note here, the water bubbler makes the hit so much smoother, so much more enjoyable.
Yeah, I mean, what I like about that is that I got a huge hit, as you can tell, but I also got the flavour through, which is nice, because sometimes the hit comes at a trade-off and you don't get the flavour through as much, but with that I'm getting both there.
Absolutely.
Two ticking the boxes. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is good. It's my favourite part of the review. Right, so finally we've come to the most important part of the review, which is the score. So we've got 3 categories to score, all of them out of 5. 5 being the maximum, 0 being the minimum. The first category, the look and feel. What are you thinking?
The Herbva is a sexy piece of kit. It's small, sleek, and it's so comfortable in your hand. However, having said that, I don't think it's quite as elegant as the PAX 3. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. Okay. I think that's a fair score indeed. Next section, performance.
Small but powerful. That's what this vape represents. Brilliant oven range. The vapor is so smooth, but the production is just outstanding. I'm going to give it a 4.9.
4.9. Nice. That's a good score. I think it deserves it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so 4 for the look and feel, 4.9 for the performance. Finally, what are we saying on value for money? So this device on its own is retailing at $79.99. With the water bubbler attachment included, we're talking $89.99 sterling.
Money well spent. 3-in-1 oven, convection, ceramic oven, that is. I'm going to give this guy a 4.9 for value for money. It it is up there with the packs in terms of performance. Value for money, it's spot on. It's a 4.9 for me.
Wow, okay, nice. So overall, what we're saying, you've scored it a 4 for the look and feel, a 4.9 for the performance, and a 4.9 for value for money. Overall, what's your rating of this vape?
Overall, I'm going to give it a 4.7. Just 0.1 less than the packs. And that's down to the way it looks. The packs, as we said earlier, is a very elegant device. But the Herbva is just technically astute. The vapor production is incredible. The smoothness of that vapor, a 4.7.
Nice.
For overall.
Nice. I mean, it's done really well to stand up against the packs.
Absolutely.
When you compare the two price points as well, this one is obviously a lot more accessible.
Yes.
But it's smaller, it packs a huge punch. So really we're saying the trade-off is you spend a bit more, you get the packs. Has a few additional features like the companion app is kind of cool.
The app is pretty cool, yeah.
I do like that, but also I feel that with the Herbva X, it doesn't need a companion app because it's so simple to use.
Yeah.
You've got one button, you can cycle through the different temperature settings. You know, I really like that. Whereas the packs, it intimidates me a little bit. If I don't have the app running, then I'm not too sure what I'm doing all the time on it. Whereas the app really helps give that full experience. So, I mean, you trade off, you save a lot of money, you get a comparable amount of power and vapor, but maybe a slightly less sophisticated and nuanced design.
Absolutely.
Fair?
You've summed it up perfectly.
Awesome. Well, thank you as always for your insightful views. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If there are any vaporizers or other similar products that you want to see us review, then please do get in touch. We love doing these reviews. We're always up for doing more. And so yeah, we want to hear from you guys. Let us know. Thank you very much for watching.